Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and today I'm going to talk about overcoming addiction. I had a question in my awakening community, and it was someone saying that, listen, I've been doing all this shadow work, been going through all these ups and downs with my awakening, and I've made a lot of progress. I'm like a different person now. It's been many years. I'm sort of, this is the essence of what you said. This is not verbatim. But I still find myself slipping into these addictive patterns with nicotine and alcohol, and I'm just feeling very frustrated. Like, what is it going to take? When am I going to get over these crutches, these habits? What's the deal? So there's two different ways I would look at this, equally important in my opinion. One of them is what stuck in my craw, what really stuck out to me, a pattern I noticed which helped me overcome heroin. I was a horrible junkie, smoked cigarettes. I was able to overcome those big addictions with one word: momentum. I had to get so much positive momentum going for me, where I had to force and white knuckle it for long enough for my life to change to an extent where it made logical sense to not go back to those things, because my life now was so good and getting so much better. But that's not how it is in the beginning. In fact, it's really horrible in the beginning, because you stop drinking, and then you're like chemically depressed for a while. You feel bluesy and miserable, and there's no motivation, so you don't really do any change. You don't really have the will to change your life. And then you sort of start to feel a little better, but your life is still sort of, maybe you got some wreckage of the past, a lot of big mess, a big wake of crap in your life that you due to just living a life as an addict or whatever. And then it takes a little while to clean all that up and to maybe get on your feet financially, make your amends to the people you pissed off. Lose some weight. Maybe your addiction is food and you gain a lot of weight. Now you gotta work it off, and it's a slow process. It's a lot harder to get it off than it is to put it on. But you gotta just suck it up and will it out long enough to where you lose the weight. You have a better job, and you're getting money, and people are seeing the change. They're happier with you, and they're like, okay, your relationships are starting to heal. You're getting all this momentum. Now when the inevitable waves of urge comes over you, you'll have more of an argument in your head to say, no, it's not worth it. Yeah, I'm in a bad mood. Yeah, I'm depressed, but I got a job. I'm back in shape now. I have all these awesome relationships, and it's just a shitty day, and it'll go away, and tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll be better. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. Instead of like, when those waves come, and they come faster in the beginning, and you're chemically depressed because you're not having that external source stimulating the chemical release of pleasure and dopamine and serotonin and whatnot, and your life's a complete mess. It's like, oh shit, what the hell do I got to lose? I'm already screwed basically. I'm gonna drink, or I'm gonna do this. So you gotta white knuckle it in the beginning. There's no getting around that. You have to go through the suck period for a while, long enough to build that momentum. And no one can do that for you. There are no magical tricks. You just gotta suck it up and do it, period. And anyone watching this, going through this, you know that's true. So don't try to wait, meanwhile maintaining that addiction, waiting for some sort of easy or softer way. There is none. Number 2, it's relax your expectations on yourself. A lot of times we bite off way more than we can chew and set ourselves up to fail, and then we really get down on ourselves. Like maybe this person asking, maybe you're not like drinking a fifth of vodka every night. Maybe you're doing better. Maybe you were at some point. Now on the weekends when you feel lonely and all your friends are out or whatever and you're depressed, maybe you're having like a few cocktails, but you label that as bad, and you're judging yourself, and you're like, oh my God, I'm still mad, and you still feel those inherent emotional patterns as you're doing this, and then you're just creating all this guilt and frustration, even though it's a massive improvement. Like, I overcame heroin. I don't shoot dope anymore. It's been over a decade. I don't smoke cigarettes. Those cravings, I don't have cravings for those at all. But I have a lot of stupid little mini addictions that I do when I'm feeling very uncomfortable, whether it be from like the Ascension energies or just from a tough spot in my life. There's some things I do where I just like I just browse online and just the little patterns of escapism that no, I'm not stealing money to get drugs or anything like that, but I know I'm being sort of fiendish with this activity. And for a while I would judge myself like, man, you suck, you know? But now I'm just more, I found it's just more fruitful and effective to, it's a combination, it's a fine line. You can't just, well, if you don't hold yourself accountable at all to any of the goals you set, then that's just being lazy. But at the same time, if you're unrealistic with your goals and unrealistic with the demands and situation you're in, like a human being going through an awakening, going through an ascension, going through incredible depths of lows and ups and downs, if you find yourself slipping in your perfect A+ behavior from time to time, it's not the end of the world. It's no reason to really be that hard on yourself. So again, being realistic will help you avoid the guilt, which will only perpetuate the addiction even more. So those two things, white knuckle it, get that momentum going. It's something anybody can do. I don't care if you even identify with an addict or not. If you don't like your life, start forcing change. Even though it feels uncomfortable the whole while, once you get momentum, it tends to snowball. At the same time, it's okay if you fall from time to time. It's okay if you're not perfect. It's okay if you don't make good on all the plans you set for yourself. As long as you don't dwell too long in like the pity parties. Okay, I screwed up. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. It worked. Now we'll try this thing and we'll try. Oh, I screwed up again. Over and over and over and over. And then that worked. And you start to build this confidence and faith in yourself. And you have momentum going in both directions. And then you realize you're a freaking badass and that addiction helped you by empowering you. So hope that helps. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be just fine. Peace.